Oh, see?
I'm a pack rat.
I knew we had it.
It was in the box by my dresser. I forgot I set it there because it was the last thing I used.
Oh.
So we'll leave it up here.
Okay.
Man, it's driving me crazy. I told you I'm doing nothing. And you see what happens? See?
I see. Hey, so today we are going to be recreating another one of my videos. My earlier videos are like very weird. It's like vlogs and wrap-ups or TBRs, and you can't really recreate those. But I did do a video that was popular books I haven't read. And like we did in my last video, we were going to talk about the videos or the books we talked in that video, and then we are going to go on to today's. First one I talked about was Harry Potter. Yes and no, I have finished some of them, but not all of them. We'll go into details in a second. I talked about A Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue. I was going to plan on reading that eventually, but now I'm not so sure. It's just, it doesn't intrigue me much, and the author went and signed a bunch of books that weren't hers, and I'm just like, no. Six of Crows, yes. Wasn't really a fan of it. I gave it a 3 out of 5 stars. I'm supposed to try and reread it so I can read Crooked Kingdom, so I can read King of Scars, so I can read the sequel to that. But I might just tell my friend, like, you're just gonna have to read on your own because I'm just not interested. Talked about Cinder. Yes, I love that book. I've only read Cinder and Scarlet though. I've been needing to finish Crest. I've only ever gotten this far, and I don't know how many times I tried reading. I even have like pages left so I can read it every day, but I just haven't gone into it. I need to read it. Lastly, we talked about Geekerella, and no, and most likely I will not. I just, you know, it's just one of those things where it's just like, nah. Okay, on to today's books. So first we're gonna start with Harry Potter, and last year I read them for the first time. And I only got through 1 through 6. I started 7 in January of this year, and then Miss Thing decided to be a homophobe and transphobe, and you know, we don't support that. We support every race, color, and all that stuff. So I am not going to finish the series. I am not going to read number 7. I'm not interested in supporting her, and you know, we can say that it is written by Harry Potter as much as we want, but it still doesn't change that no matter what we do, and if we, you know, check it out, buy it, make videos on it, it's still going to give her the hype, and we just need to forget about her and her new book. Just does not do that. Second book, Midnight Sun. I was trash for Twilight in 8th grade. We talked about it in my last video that I don't like it now. I don't like it now. And when Midnight Sun came out, you know, all my friends were excited, you know, and I was just like, you know, not for me. I don't really care what Edward thinks, and I just like, man, if I really want to know, I'll just see videos on TikTok and just watch them and be like, oh, okay, whatever. And it's more of, you know, Edward's kind of creepy, and I really just don't want to. After reading You, I don't think I can read books like that anymore, because, you know, Edward in Twilight was very creepy. Like, he went into her window and was like watching her sleep. Like, come on. Not for me. Number 3 is An Ember in the Ashes, and yes, I do want to read this. Yes, I have like it on my Amazon wish list, I think. No, I don't. I need to put it on there. But I have checked that book out so many times from the library. And a lot of times it's for readathons, and every time I try to do a readathon, I end up not doing it because I am so bad with TBRs and trying to figure out what I want to read and stick to those books. But we are going to try to have a TBR for October. I have it set, I have it ready. We'll see if I'm actually going to do it. And I will most likely end up just buying, I think, pretty sure they have, everything has box sets, like a box set of them. And I feel like if I have them, I will read them more. But like I said, I bought Blood and Honey last week. That was the first book I have bought in months. Well, physical book. I have gotten ebooks. So I'm trying not to buy books because I am trying to move out, and that $18 that I could be saving to get out of my house is a lot better than books. And plus, I am trying to get rid of books, so when I do move, I have, you know, a new start to collecting. And you know, right now I am being so picky. Right now I only bought Blood and Honey because I have Serpent and Dove, and I'm going to get Iron Hearts, which is the sequel to Cryer's War. Like, if I have the first book, of course I'm gonna buy the second one. Like, I'm gonna get Lightbringer eventually. I still need to bring Kingsbane. But yeah, that's it. Everything else I am using library books. I'm using the library ebooks and just books I already have that I need to read. Number 4 is Girl, Serpent, and Thorn. I am so excited for this book. I have the ebook and the audiobook because on NetGalley I am auto approved for all of Macmillan, however you say that, audio, and it was one of those, so I have it. And I think it's on Scribd too, so it's just like I have the sources to read it. But Girl, Serpent, Thorn is one of those things where I want the physical book, and I'm kind of waiting to have the book like with me to read it. I only heard good things about it, so I am very excited. It's just I have been reading at least 3 books at a time for like as long as I can remember, and I have recently started to only read 1 book at a time. So I just finished Where Dreams Descend, and I only focused on that until I was done with it. Luckily, Texas just had a tropical storm for 2 days, so I got that done pretty fast because, you know, I couldn't go anywhere. And so right now I am working on Blood and Honey, and I have an October TBR, and I think we only have like one week of September left. Like, September's almost over. So it's just one of those things where I was like, I am not going to worry about it right now. When I want it, I will get it. For now, we're just gonna wait. The next one is Red, White, and Royal Blue. I just put it up. I'm not gonna go get it. But I don't know how many times I've said I've also going to read this book. Now, I'm supposed to read it this month for Bradsathon. I only read the group book for that, which was the Henna Wars. So good. The ebook from library, and it was great. You should read it. But yeah, so Red, White, and Royal Blue was for a prompt that I don't remember. I know people have read this book in like one night, so I don't know. I need to plan if I'm going to finish Blood and Honey before September, and if not, I might just pick it up and just focus on that for like the last few days of September. I don't know. And the last book that is on my shelf over there is Renegades. Now, my mom bought me Renegades and Arch Enemies for Christmas, I think. It's been a while. It was a few years ago, and I have not read them yet. I don't have the third one physically. I don't have my notebook with me right now, but I do have it for my October TBR. And I also, I'm gonna make a video about that. And I just, you know, maybe I should just like be the first one I read, because I've only heard good things about that book. And I just, you know, a lot of these books that we're talking about, it's like we need to read. So those are my 6 books that I wanted to talk about today. Let me know, have you read any of these? What are your most popular books that you haven't read? And I'm thinking about making a video about books like I don't plan on reading, like, at all. Which basically, I guess 2 of these were already on there, but I don't know. I'm trying to think of ideas. I actually wrote a script for this one because half the time when I make videos, I have no idea what to say. I'm scrambling, editing, and it's just like me stumbling over my words. So having this actually kind of helped me today, so definitely going to start doing that more often. My camera is dying. I hope you like this video. Subscribe, like, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.